Blemishes, blackheads and breakouts are annoying at any age, but we all remember how tricky they were during our teenage years.
Right, influx in hormones can often lead to all sorts of skincare problems, but thankfully the right routine can help. And today Caroline Hirons is joining us with her top products. Morning.
Good morning. Right, should we just crack in?
You go for it.
The first thing I would say is if you are a parent who has a teenager and they have problem skin, the best thing you can do is take them seriously. Because it can be really demoralising. It really does lead to them, I mean, you know, long term you're looking at depression if it's acne and all that. So just take it seriously. Don't
I remember what it was like when you were a
don't
kid.
do your instinct is to go, no, you'll be fine, you'll grow out of it. Take them seriously, because when you don't is when they go inward, and that's the...
Can I just ask, we're saying teenage here, but I've noticed, I mean, you know, my kids haven't got a teenager yet, but you do notice changes on children younger than teenagers.
It is getting younger, so everything here is either designed for a young adult or a young teen, and the kind of different things that they can come across. So Sam Farmer is a brilliant UK-based brand, and quickly Sam's story is he was a stay-at-home dad, went to the supermarket to get his daughter a deodorant. She said, Dad, I need a deodorant, you know. Went to the supermarket to get a deodorant, and they were all split by gender and called pink and flirt and tease, and the boys, if you look, are grey and black and silver and called force and power.
Oh, wow.
And he was livid.
Yeah, I bet.
Took umbrage and did it in the best way you possibly can. Went and studied cosmetic science and bought out Sam Farmer.
Oh,
so
good
this,
for him.
as you do. So this is literally made for young teens, and there's a kit, a starter kit for face moisturisers. It does a deodorant. Brilliant, British made, like love. When you have, particularly in boys, there's a new trend called fungal acne. Now, that doesn't exist in a medical dictionary. It's actually a form of folliculitis. It's a yeast infection in the hair follicle. So if you have a teenager and they've suddenly got like loads of like little
on the forehead,
bumps on the forehead or on the back or down the neck, it's basically the yeast feeds on sweat. So this is the best thing you can do. It's also, you don't need to go to a doctor for it yet. Now, obviously, if you do this and it doesn't work, please do go and see a GP. But this is Nizoral shampoo. And it contains an ingredient called ketoconazole. I can never say it properly. But all they do is they can wash their hair with this if they have dandruff, but then they can also wash their forehead with it. 20 to 30 seconds, you only need a teeny bit, and it is designed to be used as a treatment. So they're not going to use this every day forever and ever. But if you see a result from this, then you know that that's the issue.
And then you stop using it?
Yeah, and then you can use it like once or twice a week for maintenance purposes if it looks like it's coming back.
Does the fact that you've washed your hair and the water's run down your back help you back as well a little bit?
It will, but we have something else for that.
OK.
Worry not. Now, not everyone has spots. They just want something to look after their skin. So Dermalogica have a great range for younger skins, again, called Clear Start. So, and I always sort of do this just to sort of dissect. So blue is for you if your skin is combo or oily, or if they've got, you know, it's more like blemishes and just they start to, you know, basically, let's face it, teenagers get smelly, hairy, moody. When you're at that stage, this is where you need to go. And then if they, because some teenagers just get a bit more red and flushed, especially young girls, then you're going pink. So skin soothing, hydrating relief. And these are all, you know, they're priced accordingly for a younger skin. Now, you can all use them. It's just that it's nice to give teenagers something that makes them think that we care about them, you know?
And it's good to start a good relationship with your skin sort of regime,
yeah,
I think.
Literally. I mean, I get asked all the time, how soon is too soon for my kid to start using, whether it's an acid or... And I sort of say, well, where are they in the hormonal scale? And they're like, well, I think it's happening, because you know. I'm like, well, then you crack on. So this is something that's a bit more fun for them to use, because they also like to feel like they're doing something. So this is a two-part. This is Clarins Clear Out. Now, my Clarins, again, is a range for young skins, and this is a stick. So the stick, you basically rub all over any area where you've got blackheads.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bit gritty, slightly exfoliating. You leave it on, and then you take off the other part of the lid, and it's a clay mask.
Love a multi-functioner.
And then you put this on top and wash off. And again, you can use it as a treatment, as and when, just something to have handy.
That's good.
Nod to Ren, the Clear Calm range. This is a brilliant cleanser. This is Clear Calm Clay Cleanser, really gentle. Don't rub it all over your eyes for makeup. But of course, at that age, they're not wearing a lot anyway, but it is great to wash their face. Brilliant range. This is what I was alluding to earlier. This is Murad. The clarifying body spray, we get the name right, is literally designed for those hard-to-reach areas. Give it a shake. It's 0.5% salicylic acid. You might be able to see it in front of my jumper, which is now white. But basically, I gave it to my son and said, Max, just spray yourself down the back. And they can literally do this. They can spray it here. And it's very mild, not too strong.
And that's for spot if you've got a bit spotty back coming.
Spotty back, spotty chest, around the back of the neck, those kind of areas that are hard to reach. Also with this, the important thing is it gives them independence. You know, they can take care of it themselves. Now, if we can get them
And when he used
onto...
that, he noticed the difference?
Yeah, I mean, all of these have been tried and tested by my lot. They're my guinea pigs. SPF. Now, we've had this conversation before, Holly. Pick up that Supergoop SPF at the end. And on your hand, you will see it is completely clear and it works brilliantly under makeup. So if their big obstruction is, I don't want to wear SPF, it's thick, it looks white.
That just
it disappears like a serum, and it's literally called Unseen. Perfection.
That's really good.
like that.
So that's also SPF 30.
Yeah. Disappears.
That'll be staying here, clearly. And then, just a quick one, if you have someone who's very, very pale, I'm talking like, we would call it a Fitzpatrick 1, so ginger and upwards, you want SPF 50, ideally. And this is exactly the same, it just has a bit more of a heavier SPF in it. So you do see this a bit more in the skin, but they're both imperceptible once they're on.
Really good. OK, thank you.
That
So
sunscreen's
important, so
amazing.
important. It's brilliant, isn't it? Gone, it's just gone.
Yeah.
And it gives you like a mild glow, and it smells like holiday.
I know, that's the closest we're going to get right now.
We get it.
The smell of
Hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you.
You won't be able to use it.